Annyeonghaseyo, Orlando. We're here in front of ShinJung Korean Restaurant in the busy Mills 50 district. Today we're going to be learning about Korean food, from the spicy kimchi to the Korean barbecue like bulgogi and kalbi, and all sorts of different things about Korean food. So let's go in and find out more. Hi guys, we're here with Michael Lee, owner of ShinJung Restaurant, here to explain to us what we have in front of us today. So Michael, what is all these dishes and what is this grill about?
Korean food always have this grill, which is a tabletop grill. We like to cook it at the table. So this is for the barbecue that we're going to bring out. We're going to have short ribs, thinly sliced ribeye beef, which is a bulgogi. And then we have a pork, belly, hanger steak, and the list goes on and on.
Nice. I heard there's beef tongue too.
Yeah, I asked them for the beef tongue, so we're going to try the beef tongue also. We have a side dishes, we call it banchan.
Banchan.
And then because of the table, we actually have two sets here. So you're actually looking at about 6-7 different side dishes with the lettuce wraps. We always do the kimchi.
Kimchi
is
the national dish of Korea.
Yeah, cabbage, and then we also have a radish kimchi. And then really depends on that week. We have a different side dishes that we prep it. We have a bean sprout, and then we have a seaweed here, and then we have a potato salad, fresh garlic. Some people like to cook it at the table. Some people want to eat it raw, and obviously the lettuce so that people can make it straight. Here we go. Here's the meat.
Here's the meat. All right. Can you explain?
Yes.
What do we have here today?
We actually have a short rib.
Short rib.
Beef short rib. It's called kalbi, and thinly sliced ribeye beef called bulgogi.
Bulgogi, marinated.
Yes.
Soy sauce
And then house specials. Yeah, we have honey goes in, and black pepper goes in, the garlic goes in, onion goes in, and the hanger steaks. And then we have chicken, and that's pork belly.
Pork belly, yes.
Yes. So we have plenty of meat to try today.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put a little bit of everything. I'm gonna put short rib.
Kalbi.
Kalbi.
My favorite.
Yeah. And then the bulgogi. The thinly sliced ribeye beef.
Ribeye.
And then the hanger steaks.
I never had that one. Yeah.
Hanger steaks pretty good. They're pretty tender. And we have pork belly. This is called samgyeopsal. This is one that you see it a lot in the Korean drama.
Korean drama.
Yeah, you see it a lot in the Korean drama. Food kept coming. This is
Okay. Wow, sizzling.
yeah.
Look at that.
This is
seafood
sundubu. Yeah.
Seafood sundubu. What's in it?
A lot of seafood. And then silken tofu. We call it salted tofu. It's very hot. Yeah.
And the base is spicy, right? Spicy.
We can make it mild.
Mild?
We can make it spicy. We can, but normally they're mild when you order it here.
There's a lot of red.
Yeah, those are the pepper and the pepper powder. That's japchae.
Japchae, yeah.
Yes, that's potato noodle.
Potato noodles.
Stir
fry.
Yes, and then there's different vegetables, scallions, carrots, mushrooms, and also the thinly sliced ribeye beef, which is a
Here's a dish that's called
bibimbap.
Bibimbap.
Dorso bibimbap because it's hot. Dorso means stone pot.
Stone pot
Right.
bibimbap.
So
That's more for like one person, right?
That is, yes, but we're going to share it. We have a lot of food here.
There's rice on the bottom and egg. And you just mix it all in.
Yes.
Mixed rice.
The way we prep it is that we have a stone pot. We put the sesame oil at the bottom. We put the layer of rice, and then we put 5 different vegetables on top. Finish it with the ribeye beef in the middle, and then sunny side up egg to finish it off. Yeah. It comes out sizzling, so you're gonna mix everything with the Korean pepper paste.
Yeah.
It's called gochujang. Yes.
Gochujang. Yeah.
And then you stir everything. And then you have to do it fairly quickly before everything gets burned.
Stir it. Go, Shelly, go. Wow. Sizzling.
Yeah.
Very interactive.
Yeah, the Korean food is all about sharing and
Family style.
family style.
Yeah. Get hands-on.
That's a seafood pancake.
Called hamyo
It's like almost like a pizza.
Pizza,
I call it pizza. When the new people comes in, new customer comes in, I explain to them this is a Korean pizza. I'll give you a slice here. There you go.
Thank you. What's in it?
We have different seafood in here. We have a squid, we have a shrimp, we have a little bit of octopus here. We get the seafood mix that we put it in here, and that's the sauce for that. We use this sauce. This is the soy sauce, soy-based sauce, but we mix it with the sesame seeds, sesame oil, a little bit of scallion, and the pepper powder. And then you use this sauce, put it on top, and then
What's the base for the
soy sauce. Pancake? We use different powders. We use rice powder, we use potato powder, and there's sweet rice powder also that we use. This is what you've been waiting for, the beef tongue.
beef tongue? Yeah. Don't want to look too scary, but it
If I don't tell you if it's a beef tongue, most people don't know. This is just the beef.
looks like beef brisket.
Right.
Want my name?
The thing about the beef tongue is you don't want to overcook it because they get chewy.
Okay,
Right. So once it's like slightly cooked, then you want it to chew.
awesome.
We can only do so much with the ventilation though, because when we get full, everyone's
Everyone's on.
And then, Okay, alright, so we're gonna do the wrap, the Korean wrap. You're gonna grab the lettuce here, the fresh lettuce. There's many different kinds, but we use the regular like green leaf lettuce. Sometimes we use romaine. Some people think it's just too big. Romaine is too big, so we like to use just the green leaf lettuce. Choice of meat. I have a hanger steak on me.
Okay.
So I normally put the meat here.
I'll get the beef tongue.
There you go.
Beef tongue.
There you go. I like a fresh garlic.
Garlic.
So you can use either fresh or the cooked.
Okay.
I also put something called samjang.
Samjang, what's that? Is that
It's
like
a soybean
miso?
paste. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Soybean paste.
Soybean flavor.
Right. And then the pickle radish.
Okay. Pickled radish.
Which is one right there for you.
Okay.
Okay. Right there. And then I'll use this. Yeah, you can put different side dishes that you like.
Make your own
Some people put the rice, I don't. So it's up to you.
low carb option.
Yeah. You don't want to make it too big, otherwise it's going to break and it's going to start dripping. So I just like it just nice and small. That's
It's like a roll.
yeah. And then stir it in. Yeah, that's it.
There's also quite a selection of Korean wines and beers here. Continually display things.
Right. Not only that, we have a red wine, we have white wines, we also have a pink one. It's a Moscato. So we have different choices of wines. Korean food pairs really nicely because it's a fatty meat that you have there. So something like Cabernet, Merlot, those will work fine. But we also have the Korean wines here and the Korean soju, which is right here. We also sell it as a sampler. We sell it per glasses. We have Bakseju, which is a ginseng. Ginseng and the herbs. And then we have a raspberry wine. This is more sweeter than the ginseng. And then we have a plum wine. I'm not a heavy drinker. I don't think I can drink it. But a lot of people like the raspberry and also Bakseju. Actually, it's a rice.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just like the sake, it's a rice. Yeah.